Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ADoM. We have just arrived on floor 38 after the cavernous level, and we're in decent shape, all things considered. A lot better shape than we've been in a while. So let's keep exploring. We know that there's a tension room on this floor, so that's always exciting. Okay, we get another one of these wraiths in the walls here. Are these enemies here also experienced? Yeah. Huh. I guess that's just normal at this point in the game. Definitely felt like, well, I mean, it was very obvious that even those creatures, those kinds of creatures that we've been killing pretty effortlessly throughout most of the game, were significantly tougher when we encountered them on the previous level. This might be it. Let's see. No, not quite yet. Let's keep going this way first. A Frost Giant Berserker, neutral for now. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Fails to hurt me. Critically injured. Can I actually kill one of these? Did I? No. Did I? You hit him and critically wound him. Okay, so I did hit him and managed to deal damage. So that's good. He fails to hurt me. I mean, I guess the one beneficial outcome of last episode's unfortunate events is that I now have more armor. So there's that. Okay, I don't know if I'm hitting because the text gets cut off all the time. But he just seems completely incapable of damaging me through my armor, or mostly. Okay, there we go. Finally dead. I'm gonna go ahead and cook him real quick. There we go. Pick up his corpse. Stop berserking because, I mean, that works out. He could have crit me, I suppose, and dealt a lot of damage for sure if he did so. But he didn't. So I was able to actually regenerate some spell points. You're a Troll Berserker, which is not a big deal at this point. Severely wound him. I mean, if a freaking Frost Giant cannot punch through my armor, or hurt me through my armor, hello, what's this? Then obviously a Troll can't, no matter what kind. You're a Master Assassin, okay. Wait, you're actually a Master Lich. Gotcha. So we want to, I don't know, I guess Burning Hands works well enough. Still takes quite a few and they can heal themselves. Cryptic words, trying to attack my mind, but he's dead. Alright. And these guys we can just Frostbolt, no problem. Got a female least demon. What was this? Chainmail. Heavy, but so long as we're making use of the Strength of Atlas, obviously weight limitations are a thing of the past. The Master Assassin was not one-shot. I am impressed, my friend. Critically injure him. Bleeds from his wounds. Can I actually kill a Master Assassin? I mean, they shouldn't be very well armored, so there's that. And the answer is yes, I did finish him off at least. Obviously, he was already mostly dead at the time. No longer satiated. Right, we got the least demon here. We got Invisible Stalker. Oh, they're fighting. Thank you. Invisible Stalker is hit, but not killed. Okay. Hard Girdle. I don't suppose that could potentially be another girdle of carrying. I don't know if maybe girdles are also not identified, even if you have identified the same kind of girdle before, similar to bracers. Is that how they work? It might be, I don't know. Otherwise, I suppose we have just found another new type of girdle, for what it's worth. Let's see if this is openable. It is, just to have another escape route if we need one. Chaos Mutant friendly. Oh. I mean, it's a chaos creature. I don't really trust it necessarily. It's worth a bit of experience, though. Yeah. Right now my spell points are doing fine, so. Well, likelihood of this being the tension room is pretty high at this point. Okay. Hi there. Indeed, it is, and it seems to be not that bad, in fact. Hill Giants, Frost Giant, all neutral too. But I think that's actually normal. I think I've observed that kind of thing before. Okay, there's an amulet. We don't know what else though. Let's see, if I shoot a magic missile at an angle, yeah, that works. Okay. Killing bunches of things. Killing bunches of things. Okay, and it actually came back and hit me for some damage. Alright. It's a small room, I suppose. Still, I'm tempted to do basically the same thing again, because it was pretty... It worked pretty well, and, you know, the damage I took was not that much. Huh? Oh, I hit the freaking door. Okay, that's not how that works. I could probably also kill these things in melee, honestly. Yeah, just one more magic missile because it's so much fun. And yeah, it comes back. And I took a lot of damage, but, you know, no big deal. Finish off that Hill Giant. I feel my great strength waning. Oh, okay. But that's only a pre-warning. I don't know how many more grace terms you have after that. Turns. Before it actually falls off. But oh, and also a Strength of Atlas. If I saw that correctly on in my video, was at exactly 401. So we used up only 1 point for casting that. That's crazy low. There we go. Also, I think you can... Oh, wow, this one took a lot more. So, yeah, I mean, I knew, or at least suspected, I probably knew at some point, that the points used by each cast are randomized to an extent. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I could technically cast multiple instances of... or cast Strength of Atlas multiple times. Oh my god. And it would just stack the duration. In fact, let's try that once and see if the game gives me a message to that effect. Okay, well, it doesn't confirm that or deny it. Okay, we slay that Etten, or finish it off, I guess. Who just punched through my armor? Excuse me? Freaking Hill Giant, who do you think you are? Okay. Critically hits me. I mean, I am berserking. There we go. And you're actually a Frost Giant, so let's take you a little bit more seriously. Wow. Failed surfing. Badly injured. Severely injured. I would think so. There we go. Transform to ashes. Moderately wound, severely wound, critically wound, and kill. Alright. Well, that was relatively tame as far as tension rooms go. Amulet of Hunger. Great. But since it's an amulet, well, if nothing else, I should be able to sacrifice this because it's an amulet. I guess it still depends on the actual monetary value assigned to it. And of course, amulets of hunger are always bad, but still, my goddess likes jewelry, so it might still be worth something. Several items. Oh, okay. Take that ration. And I guess, well, it doesn't matter which way around I do it. I'm going to drop that corpse here, right? And cook them both, hopefully. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, that was not bad at all. I should heal myself, though. That's not the right spell. 6. 312. One more. That seems okay. Or spellcast for that. Yeah, well, still pretty good. Over 800. Alright, we unlock that. And here we have another Master Thief. And another Greater Chaos Servant. And an altar. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, we're in targeting mode. Never mind. That's a chaotic altar. Dang it, I thought it was... I guess I haven't seen a neutral altar in a while, but I thought it looked not dark enough to be chaotic. That would have been perfect. If that had actually been a neutral altar. Oh well. What do you do to me? You just try to attack. You regenerate. Okay, so that's something you do. I don't know if they can corrupt or do anything particularly nasty. Hi, Ghost Lord. At this point, I've killed a couple of Ghost Lords in melee. Wow, yeah, that was surprisingly easy. Again, I used to know at some point. I used to know a little bit more about the mechanics behind converting altars. I'm a bit conflicted now if I do want to refresh my memory and see how easy it might be or how feasible it might be to convert this altar. Because, you know, getting rid of a bunch of my extra useless stuff that I'm carrying around with me, and at the same time improving my, improving my standing with my goddess again after having used quite a bit of piety for healing, would be pretty good. Could be good. Of course, there's always a certain risk because I'll have to step onto the altar. So I could lock myself into this room here, in this room. So I should not be able to be surprised by any chaotic creature that would then go ahead and sacrifice me while I'm standing on the altar. Although that would be a somewhat interesting way to go. But, you know, definitely avoidable. You know what? Long story short, I'm gonna look it up real quick, and then I'll decide whether it feels worth it or too much of a hassle. All right. Okay. So for once, I remembered correctly that it's a huge pain and actually pretty risky at any stage in the game, and obviously, well, a risk that you might want to take early in the game, but probably not at this stage. So yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to just accept that it's not quite what I need. Just go ahead and slay you real quick. Eat something while I'm here. I guess I'll eat that outlaw. Human. Yeah, let's eat some more. Orc. Nice. And, well, this was ultimately a pretty nice, relaxing level, all things considered. Yeah, well, mostly full in hit points, and, you know, spell points are also surprisingly up there. Stormy winds howl through these tunnels. There is a stair leading upwards. The air reeks of ozone. Now, I don't know if the ozone and the stormy winds are connected, but I have a strong feeling, well, God, what's the word? Whatever. I suspect a suspicion. There we go. A strong suspicion that this level might hold a certain temple that I was, you know, expecting to find or to run into eventually. And this elemental here is actually a water elemental. Never mind. Air still reeks of ozone, apparently. Horrors and Fury. Suddenly seems to panic. Why don't we go ahead and shoot it? Critically injure it. critically injure it. Okay, the water elemental that I didn't even see panicked again. Re-panicked, I suppose. There we go. Actually shot it to death. Not bad. Yeah, reeks of ozone. Huh. Okay, interesting. I'm guessing that there is probably a little bit more to this floor that I can reach normally. Oh, yeah, like so. But of course I will have to tunnel again eventually. What was that? Fair feeling about the heart girdle. Nah. So, somewhat peculiar arrangement of winding tunnels, but I guess nothing unusual. Huh. This might be it. In fact, it probably is. Typically the temple areas have taken up around half of the floor, so I guess I'll just go ahead and zap. Might as well use up that blessed one of digging. Or should I save that one? I guess there's a chance that that one charge of the blessed one will actually be enough to tunnel all the way through. I mean, I'm gonna use it eventually, right? So might as well do it now. Hello. Ah, that wasn't enough. Unfortunate. How many more do I have at this point? There's digging, 4 charges, 2 charges, 2 charges, and another blessed one. Okay, so we still have a couple. Digging with 1 charge. There. A rumbling sound. The air seems to be charged with electricity. You resist the shockwaves. Wait, what? Did something actually attack me, or is this just... oh. I'm pretty sure I've never actually read anything specific about the air temple. Unlike the Tower of Flames. Well, I hadn't read anything about the actual temple portion of it, or the water temple either, so... yeah, but I've definitely never read anything about any of the other temples, including this one. So maybe there is a constant electricity, or maybe a constant danger of getting hit by random static discharges or something. Maybe not as bad as the literally constant every turn fire damage in the Tower of Flames, but... Huh. I resist the shockwaves. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Maybe in the actual temple it's literally happening every step. Huh. Does that mean that my items are in constant danger of getting shattered or something? The lightning bolts streak through the air, occasionally hitting you. Okay, now it says that explicitly. And we're still not there. Resist the shockwaves. Uncurse one of Farslaying with 10 charges is burned. Well, that sucks a lot. And apparently, well, yeah, it's not fire. It's even though the items get burned and not like, I don't know, just shattered or something. But that only started happening once I crossed, well, yeah, roughly the halfway point of the map, I would say. Well, maybe as soon as I entered this tunnel. So I wonder if I should drop stuff that I don't absolutely need. I could go ahead and lock the door to this room, to this last room to my right, assuming that stuff in that room is still safe. And drop most of my potions and scrolls and wands, I guess. Of course, I'll have to take a few steps back. Well, yep. Okay, so it's, yeah, pretty much exactly the halfway point. Actually gonna drop, just a random arrow just to mark the spot. So up to this point, it seems to be safe. And I'm gonna close this one, Cast Magical Lock. Door is now locked. Now there are things, well, actually things could spawn in this room. Oh, that sucks so much. That being said, things are always going to be able to spawn though. I could create a door here. I could create a door here and lock it. Like here, I mean. Is that worth it? One of door creation? Sure, why not, right? Yes? Okay. I think it could have been spawned, yeah, it could have spawned pre-locked, but it didn't, so there's that. Nice. Right, I'm just worried about things spawning randomly in the rest of the level and picking up my stuff and walking away with it. So by dropping my stuff as close to where I'm going to be as possible, I guess I'm kind of minimizing that danger. At least that's the plan here. I don't think I have any other plan, speaking of which, other than, you know, keep going forward and just try to deal with whatever is in there as quickly as possible. You know, kill the Guardian as fast as I can, pick up that orb and hightail it out of there, spend as little time in there as I absolutely need to. That being said, let's drop... I don't know if equipment even can be destroyed, or what kind of equipment can be destroyed. I also have that stupid uncursed hat. Why do I even have that? I don't even care about that. So I'm really just gonna drop things that I kind of care about. Mediocre chainmail, but I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping that, I suppose. EF, just in case it sells for a bit. Shouldn't need the gauntlets. HI. Replacement cloak. Oh god, I don't think I can do anything to protect my equipment that I'm wearing though. I don't know if that could just get destroyed. I'm a little bit annoyed about that one of far slaying, you know, with 10 charges, which is one of the highest amount of charges that I've seen on a one getting destroyed, you know, of all things. But oh well, I guess it could have probably been even worse than that. Girdle. I guess all of these things, right? Could I potentially need one of these? I don't know. And before the Electrum amulet is an amulet of protection from lightning or something. Lightning conduction. Conduction? Lightning conductor amulet. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think that exists, but would be kind of funny. As it is, I'm going to drop it. Maybe I should keep the things that are actively bad, so that maybe those get destroyed instead of something else. In fact, that's probably not such a terrible idea, come to think of it. So I'm gonna keep those probably bad gauntlets, the probably bad shield, maybe even the probably bad chainmail. Sure. Anything else? Leather cloak, adornment. Yeah. The bracers, I think they're worth a bit. Crystal dagger. Short sword, I don't care about, of course. Adamantium warhammer. Large mithril hammer. Mediocre mace. Knife, I don't know. Still haven't identified that, so maybe that's an artifact knife, who knows? Maybe it's just a normal knife that I, for some reason, don't identify. The club can go, I guess. The hand axe can go. The broadsword might actually be good, although it's probably not. Halberd. The swords will sell for a bit. The quarterstaff is probably crap. The crossbow is worth a bit. The sling is blessed but not worth anything, but you know. I don't know, there's really no reason for me to hold on to that. I'm gonna keep all the arrows because I ultimately don't really care all that much about any of them. They're not really going to save me anything. It's, you know, it's fine. Yeah, all of my various tools. Maybe, I don't know, even know if jewelry, for example, can get destroyed. Ring of Searching, Ring of Luck. I mean, I'm not really going to use these. Let's see here. Wand of Trap Detection. Fireballs. Could come in handy, but I mean, the first thing that got destroyed was a 1, so if anything, I should probably not be taking these with me. The Wand of Paralyzation, I might be able to actually recharge. For the same reason, I'm going to hold on to one of the Blessed Ones of Digging, but I have another one, right? So I really don't need 2, except for redundancy's sake. Wand of Door Creation. Wait, I heard Wand of Door Creation. Why? Hold on. Am I? No way. I did have one? Wait, I actually did have one? How did I? Why am I seeing it now? Why didn't I say it last time when I actually checked multiple times? That is absurd. Okay, now I feel really stupid. I did have one. It wouldn't have helped me, as it turns out. But I'm amazed that I managed to miss that multiple times, looking specifically for that. Yeah, the other one had 1 charge apparently, which is now used up. So, okay, I guess that's just how it is. I'm gonna keep that, of course. Fire, not well, yeah, useful-ish, I guess. One of Acid, which I think is Acid Bolt. I mean, I don't really think I'm gonna need to rely on any attack spells at all. Attack once, but because I have my own spells and my spell points are mostly full. G, H. I mean, basically, I'm gonna hold on to all the ones that still have some charges, even if they are not something particularly useful or, you know, probably useful. But they might be. You never know. C, D, E, F, and H. The used up Wand of Door Creation I don't care about. Now, dropping all of my sources of healing seems dangerous. I mean, to say the least. But I really would not want my potions to just get shattered by lightning. That would suck so much. I guess so long as I play it safe, you know, try not to anger too many things all at once, I will be able to return here to, you know, make use of any items that I dropped here, like drink one of my potions off the ground, if I have to, or read one of my scrolls of power, for example. So I think, because I feel like things are just gonna get destroyed, because I have no particular protection against the lightning damage. I'm going to drop all of these. I, J, K, L, M, N, as well as my scrolls. P, C, D, E, F. So much for taking anything with me that might potentially be useful. I guess instead I'm choosing to leave everything that might potentially be useful nearby for me to use if I need it. The food, yeah, well. I think I'm still bloated, right? So it's not like I'm going to die of hunger anytime particularly soon. That's a lot of stuff. Oops. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Wait, did I actually? Sure. I guess I might as well drop my gold pieces. Just drop everything. Okay. Right. I'm just keeping the probably useless stuff here. And wait. Why didn't I? Huh? Why didn't I drop my tools? Oh, because I decided that I didn't need to. You know what? There is a command for this. There is colon D. Drop all tools. N. Okay. Now are we good? I guess I could drop all my arrows so they don't get destroyed. Yeah. Why not? Why the heck not? Missiles. Missile weapons? No? Wait. Missiles. M. Alright. Satiated. Let's actually... Let's actually eat a large ration. Those are not all that satiating. Let's eat both. Very satiated. Oh, and I will actually need another wand of digging. Wand of digging, 2 charges, 2 charges, 4 charges. Let's take one with only 2 charges because that should be enough, hopefully. And you know, if that one gets destroyed, it's not that big of a deal. All right, that answers that question. So anything that's not, oh my god, in that case I really should. Oh, that sucks so much. In that case, I should drop anything that's not an artifact. Or else it's gonna get destroyed. Freaking hell. I must be getting close to breaking through to the stupid temple though, right? I'm gonna risk taking a few extra steps. I might as well take the final one there. See. Okay, I was really close. Where are you guys? Vapor Rats. Chaos Servants. Wonderful. Do they have attacks that can destroy stuff? Maybe. Please, please, please. Okay. I was still invisible, but that's one of the things, right? Okay, I mean, I can cast invisibility on myself. It's gonna last for how long? 36d6, which is not bad, and it doesn't cost much. I could also start drinking a potion of invisibility to give myself a head start. Okay, wow, this is so much worse than I thought. I was not ready for this. I don't know. I wouldn't have been more ready for it if I had known it was coming, but I definitely was not expecting this, that's for sure. Okay, well, drop... Oh, you cannot drop your equipment like that? No. Wait. Oh, I guess you have to take the stuff off first. That makes sense. Yeah, the Mithril cap, the Ankh and the wrappings are artifacts. The Cloak of Invisibility definitely is not an artifact. The sword is, the shield is not. Crystal shield, oh god. That's so much protection I'm giving up. Crystal shields might be immune to lightning. I mean, some materials might be immune to lightning. Maybe not specifically crystal shield, I don't know about that. My rings are actually protected either way. Not that the ring of ice is going to do me much good. Protected by the artifact gauntlets, that is. The orb, of course, is not going to get destroyed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can rely on anything not getting destroyed. Including the bracers. I could put on the other not quite as good bracers. And hope that they don't get destroyed. That might be... Oh, I'm gonna pick them up in a moment. The iron boots. I mean, if anything, it seems smart to take off any iron equipment when you're, in an environment where lightning is constantly, randomly hitting things, including you. And God, I feel so naked because I am. It's kind of terrible. We pick up tools, rings, wands. Wait. Just to pass it by. Bracers. There. I had dropped the other one. Yet. Okay. Let's put those on a drop the Mithril cap, the crystal shield, the blessed cloak, the iron boots, of course. I gotta forget something, and it's fine. Probably. There, the bow, arrows. That's it. Okay. 22 protection, 43 dodge. Hit points are full. Mana is almost full. Oh, I was gonna drink. Really? Can't drink off the ground? Come on. There. Pick up one of those. Drink one of those. Invisible. Really don't know how long those last. Probably not very long. Drop other potions again. So they're just gonna get destroyed anyway. Okay. Start killing stuff. Okay, good start. How tough are these individually? Not. What? Oh, I don't have a missile weapon. God. Muscle memory. 14 vampires killed. Okay, they're not worth a lot of experience. They have a corrupting touch? Excuse me? That sucks. Good to know, although that means that I've been corrupted by one of those in the past. Burning Hands costs 4, Frostbolt costs 6. Okay, so Burning Hands is actually more economical. Oh, unless there's 2 enemies, of course. Or more, ideally. Again, with the hitting T. An air demon, it's hostile. We have not actually seen air demons yet. A swirling mass of air forms a dusty representation of something infernal. An electric charge seems to dart within and around the airy mass, always speeding to and from 2 points in the central mass, which appear to be eyes. The lightning seems to fly from them toward whatever they focus upon. Whatever its origins, it seems malevolent toward others that do not share its elemental qualities, such as me. Alright, interesting one. Will you... Okay, lightning, yeah. Still invisible, it's good to know. I guess I'm gonna go with my... I'm tempted to just shoot a magic missile in there. We're just gonna reach far and possibly damage quite a few things along the way. There might also be some sort of pillar or a wall straight ahead, and it might literally backfire and hit me, but it's going to give me some somewhat interesting info either way. The demon is hit. Notice the fizzling sound. Oh, okay. Lightning bolts. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see how this works. Shrugs it off. Shrugs it off again. Oh, okay. Then it was hit. There's another one. Okay, that one was killed immediately. Let's actually see how much they're worth. Ancient Karmic Dragon. Right. Yeah, I didn't kill that second one, so I haven't gained any new insights on that one, I guess. Air Demon, right? Yes. Oh, I've killed 3? Wait. Did I kill one off screen? Because, I mean, I must have. They're not worth that much, so not considered particularly tough. Okay. Still invisible, but that guy's coming straight at me. I wonder... Actually, I'm gonna do some of this. Okay, there's another one. Another demon coming, that is. Actually, what was here? A spear. That might be good. I'm assuming that on the ground it's just as much in danger of getting destroyed as while I'm carrying it, so it doesn't really matter. Chaos Servant misses me. Kill him. Don't kill him, I guess. That works as well. Can you follow me? You can. Okay. Air Demon panics, but still attacks me. Didn't really damage me for much, if anything, though. Okay. Transfer to ashes. Let's do another magic missile. Okay, these really, when you hit them, I suppose they're pretty easy to kill. Again, I constantly hitting T to try and target things. Chaos Servants. These are actually just normal Chaos Servants. Why am I even afraid of these? I guess I'm not. Hello? This is a Berserker Emperor. Oh. I have killed one of these. I don't remember that at all, but actually... Oh no, yeah, I don't, but I guess I wouldn't necessarily. It doesn't seem that formidable of an opponent. Please die, thank you. Did I hit the Emperor, or did he just happen to wander off? Give me that. I mean, the other, or, well, most of the inhabitants of this temple seem to be pretty... pretty harmless, honestly. Okay, line up, please. Ooh. Getting better. Let's use more frost bolts because I have more of those, right? Magic missiles are actually not running out anytime soon. And they do seem pretty reliably, they seem to be pretty reliably killing everything in here. And they are cheaper. And I think I need to consider the long term here, even though it looks like this place can't be very large. It definitely seems to be area-wise the smallest. Well, in what other way could it be the smallest? But area-wise. Anyway, it seems to be the smallest of all the temples that I've encountered so far, which makes sense because it's so, you know, annoying to traverse and to spend time in. So that's actually, I think, quite generous of the game. I just noticed that I'm no longer invisible, but on the other hand, I don't think it really makes a big difference at all. Have I hit you at all? It is critically injured, okay. Fire works just fine, thankfully. Okay, rats. Do not want to get attacked by those. Pickaxe, sure. Okay. Of course, I'll have to make my way around some sort of barrier here. That was a long back up. Oh, this might come back. Yeah, sure did. That was hasty. Yeah, this should work though. That might be the same Berserker Prince from earlier. Maybe, I assume it just wandered off previously and I didn't actually randomly kill it. Okay, now you guys are lining up very nicely. Okay. Rushing water. Wait, will I have to deal with water as well? Which is, honestly, since I had to, well, yeah, pretty much had to drop all my stuff, that's not so bad. I can just make an ice bridge if I need to. Right, one kill was only worth 4.5k. That's not that bad. Also, I really only meant to look at his wound status. There we go. Spear and a goblin corpse. You know what? I'm actually going to just go ahead and eat that goblin. Yeah, sure. Bloated me again. Just fine. I mean, we must be running out of these guys eventually, right? One of door creation, smash to pieces, uncursed one of digging. Oh, I forgot that I still have that. I should have returned and dropped that off, actually. Yeah, especially since I did turn around and drop other things. I just forgot about that one. Oh, man. Oh, well. That's a shame. And you know, an avoidable loss. Following items? What? Oh, stuff I'm standing on. Nice. You're a stone giant. Ooh. Okay. Sure. Let me actually pick up this gold real quick. Let's see. Spell points. Spell points? Spell points are looking fine. Stone giant is blinded by a bright light. Oh, wait. Was there a trap? Are there traps now? There are traps. That's devious. Whoa. There are tons of traps. Well, there are several traps at least. Okay. That sucks. I don't have trap detection or anything, right? If that even is a spell that you can learn. I don't know. I guess there are spell versions of most of the ones in the game, or the other way around. But some things I'm pretty sure are exclusive to the one or the other. So either way, I don't think I have trap detection. And if I did, that'd be a decent chance that it'd just burn up. So, oh god, here's just another thing that might, you know, that has potential of killing me. Did I get damaged by that trap, or is this still the damage that I inflicted on myself? Either way, I'm gonna use this opportunity. Okay, just a chaos spider, not the guardian of this place or anything. Let's. Oh, well, there are so many vapor rats. We must be running out of those, right? Unless they keep respawning here, which I really don't hope is the case. That would suck a lot. Down to 272. I could retreat to my item stash and regenerate a little bit mana, because there's probably, you know, yeah, there's probably still a good number of enemies left. Let's see what else we can drop here. Did we pick anything up? We did pick up 2 spears, which I guess now that I know that there are traps around, those probably are just spear trap spears that they randomly picked up, aren't they? In before actual artifacts. But then again, if there are actual artifacts, they can't be destroyed, so there's that. I'm going to rest here a little bit. Okay. That's fine. I feel poisoned. He critically hit me. The jerk. Okay, I mean, that didn't deal a lot of damage, but still, I feel offended. That's a lot of gold pieces. I don't know if gold can be destroyed, actually. But just in case. Poisoned, right. Don't really need to worry about that too much, but since I do have it. Okay, sure, heal. Actually, I'm gonna heal normally like this. Uh-huh. There's another one. Honestly, there. Okay, spell points are... Oh, wow, no, never mind. I have 450. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep resting a bit more. That's a pit viper, I think. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of items here. Just a pit viper. No big deal. I shouldn't even need to use a spell to kill that. Good. It could have poisoned me, worst case scenario, which, you know, is not that bad of a case to begin with. All right. Those rats, though, I'm not gonna take any chances. I should keep resting until I have around 400. Let's go. Okay. Like this. Eat. Frost Giant Berserker. Hill Giant. Back to bloated. $50 minutes. Oh man, I'm not gonna clear out this place in time. But I'm still gonna keep going a little while longer. Actually, in the past, in similar cases, I've just kept going. Even if it turned out to be a bit of a longer episode. I think I want to probably do the same thing here. Okay. Are you just a Hydra? You are. These enemies in here are so random, not like air themed at all. Air or lightning themed, for the most part, anyway. Really surprised by that. Okay, Hydra is dead. Left a corpse too. I think the Hydra corpse might give something, but maybe it's just acid resistance or something that I already have. Oh. Wait. Transform to ashes. As in a Chaos Plaguebearer statue. What? He was just carrying that. I thought I mean, it would have been the first time I saw anything like it, but I thought that maybe the enemy got like changed into some other kind of creature by the spell. Well, that's wild. It's just a wild coincidence that that guy happened to turn into a statue with the same letter. That is pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna look up what Swamp Hydra corpses do real quick. Although I don't know, the color looks unpleasant, looks unhealthy, but who knows? Okay, in this case, it's definitely the color definitely gives it away. Do not want to eat those. I thought there was some sort of creature that you might want to try finding in the swamps on the overworld early on and eat to give you, I think acid resistance or something else, something similar. Then I guess it must not have been a Swamp Hydra then, but something else. Maybe just a normal Hydra. Maybe normal Hydras are a thing. Anyway, let's keep going. More random things are still appearing. Okay, let's actually do this. A ring of stun resistance. Game trying to give me a hint here, or just random? Who knows? Blast away. Good feeling about the spear. Well, that's great. Oh, I might want to prioritize killing the rat, since it can corrupt. Might also want to quarterstaff. Okay, whatever. Try and line them up, I was gonna say, but guess that's not happening. So red, please. Okay, something kills me. Something hits me, damages me a little bit. I guess the lightning occasionally damages me slightly, because I only have one level of lightning resistance. Get that gold. I wonder. Okay, the hat is shredded. Yeah. I don't know if I really have any benefit, get any benefit out of carrying, junk items with me here that get destroyed. Oh wow, that got reflected straight back at me. Was not expecting that, needless to say. Didn't deal that much damage though, so could have been worse. Good, those guys are destroyed. Scorch it, okay. Resist the shockwaves. Ooh, book. That one's, well, depending on what the book is, I might want to try and save that if I can. Several items, including Spellbook of Light. Okay, good. don't care about that, obviously. Actually, I don't know if there's an entrance into this place. I also wondered, or I was going to talk about that thought that occurred to me as more things appeared here and I had to deal with them. These traps here, and there was another one somewhere around here, an explosion trap. I wondered if there was maybe just a zone of traps, and I mean, there's another one, the Viper Pit, obviously, just surrounding the central structure. But I mean, there wasn't a trap here, and you know, or here, I guess. And I guess I should not have stepped onto either of these tiles, just in case. But well, oh, air demons can also corrupt you, huh? Or was that just a normal thing? They have a corrupting touch. Awesome. Well, there's not really much I can do about it except try and kill them quick. Lee. Oh god. Okay. Well, pick up the spellbook of light. See if I care. Not really hitting these guys. Okay, that's the same spellbook, of course. Would you line up for me? I don't know how I lost that Chaos Plaguebearer. Or Chaos Plaguebearer? Just Chaos Servant? I don't know. Took some damage as well. Should probably be paying closer attention to that. As usual. Okay, we can hit that guy, so we should. I almost cast another magic missile, and that was the same angle that shot it straight back at me before. Ugly clothes. Sure. You're another Berserker King. Okay. I hope there's an entrance here, or am I actually expected to tunnel my way in? Huh. Or am I really that unlucky and the entrance is up top? Maybe that's the least likely side of this rectangle for people to check, and that's why they put it there. Or maybe the central pillar, I guess, essentially, is just there to force you to, you know, move your way around either side, and the actual altar is on the far left, and I might be really close to it. Stupid Chaos Servants. Surviving my spells. Really don't like that. Not a fan of that. Okay, come here. Come here. Alright. Thankfully, any 2 spells seem to pretty reliably kill them. Heal myself a bit. Spell points are still alright. Let's see what he dropped here. A hat. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Sure, why not? Cursed Amulet of Hunger. Rusts. Oh no. Oh. Not my Cursed Amulet of Hunger. I was so attached to that one. Okay. Actually, that only turns rusty, which is interesting. Huh. Kill you. Or not. There. Oh, it rusts because I didn't even realize. Okay, well that was just me. A gush of water. I didn't even read that part. Yeah, okay. Chainmail. Stoneblock hits my head. Oh, crap. Wait. That did not deal a lot of damage at all. Good. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, nothing that way. Alright, so no entrance. That means I'll have to dig, I guess. Well, first, I'll deal with this guy. Ugly clothes are shredded. Oh well. So much for spending as little time in here as absolutely necessary, but you know. Well, I don't know if I've ever used one, but start to dig. Oh, that worked. Okay, and here we have the elementals and grooves, I guess, that I have come to expect. Let's take that off real quick. Put on the correct thing again. exe. Death.exe. Actually, might the angle work out? Air elementals, of course, we've seen quite a few. They are somewhat dangerous. Air grooves we have not seen. You believed these nightmares only existed in four-legged styles, right? Your beliefs are now shattered. From a cloak of dark, this winged horror looks not unlike a massive bat, but with long sharp nails and a mouthful of large jagged teeth. It makes surprisingly little sound for such a large creature, with only a strange gurgling sound being heard. Pleasant. I'm a little bit more hurt than I would like to be. Also, excuse me. Also, I'm going to cast Invisibility, which I probably should have done before. But it might help with them not all immediately coming straight at me. Now, I want to see shooting magic missile like this. Oh, that's gonna get... That's unfortunate. And that's definitely gonna come straight back at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. There's not really anything I can do about it, except if I were standing further away from the opening. But now they're gonna start pouring out of there. How far would I need to be? If I stand here, as far away as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Really? 19. So that would still hit me. Never mind then. I guess in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot something else inside. Right? I mean, what else can I do? Diagonal or straight line shouldn't really matter all that much. So just frostbolt it is. Air elemental seems to panic. That's good. You're not damaged. What are you? A female chaos mutant. Oh yeah, we've obviously seen this before. Surprised I'm not seeing the Orb Guardian yet, but well, obviously it must be in there. Fails to hurt me. Okay. There's a potion. I don't want to destroy it, but obviously I have to value my own survival higher than, you know, potentially. I'm electrocuted. Oh, nice. That didn't really damage me though, so that's good. Monsters seem to appear out of nowhere, so something just summoned this L. Oh, that's just a normal lich. Just to remind myself, they are immune to ice. Highly vulnerable to fire. Okay, so if it comes into line of sight, I'm going to want to switch to Firebolt. Hopefully one-shot it just to get that done with. Right. That, whoa, how, that is dumb. This is not the time and place to make that kind of stupid mistake. Okay, more things are being summoned, possibly by the Guardian. Something attacks my mind. The creatures being summoned aren't all that bad, though, by themselves. Definitely feels like I've dealt with most of the elementals at this point, which, you know, die nicely enough to my spells, just making sure I'm not overlooking the real danger here. Female Chaos Mutant, Greater Chaos Servant. Yeah, I keep double checking and double checking. Double and triple and multiple checking, but you know, better safe than sorry, I guess. Spell points are still looking fine. And you know, as long as I'm making some sort of progress. Yulgosh, the Master Summoner. Oh, are you the Guardian here? Overlord. Okay, that's just an Overlord. Nothing special. In this world, there are two kinds of powerful mages. The good Archmages and the bad Chaos Mages. Okay, I guess talking strictly about mages, not just all spellcasters, of course. Unfortunately, Yulgosh belongs to the latter. Big surprise there. His face has been twisted by anger unknown to you. His hands are crippled but full of magic. His face is wrinkled yet full of power. His robes torn yet chaotic and terrible. What? Torn yet chaotic and terrible? Torn robes would seem chaotic and terrible to me. It doesn't seem like a contradiction. He eyes you steadily, thinking about who you are, but actually, does he though? Because I'm invisible. He might be able to see invisible. Thinking about who you are, but whomever you are, he does not care. He made the armies of chaos for the domination, and he would not hesitate to make more of them in order to destroy you. In fact, he's very busy just summoning more things. So there's that. The spider. Did the spider panic and run away? Yes. I mean, I kind of want to deal with it, but on the other hand, I should probably focus more on what's left in the room. Yeah, it's so unfortunate that and again, it's not obvious because of the distorted, view, because of the tiles being so much taller than they're wide. But yeah, this is a perfect square, of course. Or else, magic missile would work really well in here. If I stood here, no, that's exactly the same. That wouldn't change a thing. If I had tunneled into the corner, wait, hold on. This is not a perfect square, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it totally isn't. Dang it. If I had tunneled away this tile instead. Well, okay. That would have been so perfect. That would have trapped the projectile inside. Pretty sure, if I'm not making a logical mistake here. But yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Well, I didn't know. That being said, if I could walk over to where the spider is and shoot here, that would reflect like that, and then basically, oh, that would be worth it, wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely, because that would allow me to potentially hit that evil mage without standing in his line of fire, and that seems very valuable. So I'm actually going to take a step toward the spider, which is still running. Take a step there as well. There's the altar. Okay, not quite centered, but I suppose it can't be in this asymmetrical room. I feel corrupted. Screw you. Okay, wow, wait, how is it being reflected that way? Fizzles and disappears. I don't know how it's getting reflected the way it is being reflected, unless there is something special going on in that room to prevent this kind of, well, cheese, I guess. Okay, interesting. I mean, it's still working to an extent. Obviously, I've dealt some kind of damage. Hi. If I take a step to... Well, if I take a step to the right, definitely I'm moving into his line of fire, so he's probably going to shoot something bad at me. If I take a step to the left, I'm moving further away from my escape route, which I don't like too much, but I will get a chance to attack him. My hit points... I don't love my hit point situation. I don't love my spell point situation, although... Okay, I guess I'm going to take a step. Okay. I might want to try and heal myself a little bit and trust that this Gru is not going to get through my armor immediately. Of course, the master might decide to switch places with his minion there, but I'm gonna heal myself a little bit. Okay. Hit points are looking fine for the most part. Okay. The Gru is destroyed. Mutant is destroyed. I think we're gonna wait here a little bit. What are you? An Ennis hag. I'm assuming that the mage is still waiting around the corner here. Of course, if I step here. Okay, interesting. Huh. I could try and make a run for my stash, read a power scroll, and return. Theoretically, I could even try to make my way there and rest a little bit, but of course that would probably cause, well, that would definitely cause most of the creatures still inside to flood out and, you know, wander off to who knows where and make things more chaotic. Right now I know that except for the one chaos spider that got away, everything's still contained inside. What I don't really understand is if I stand here, it looked like my magic missile was just bouncing straight down here, as if there were invisible walls here, but obviously there are not. So bounced here, 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 here. Maybe I was just seeing the other reflected. Yeah, actually it would end up here. So maybe that's actually exactly what happened. Maybe it was just normal behavior, and just overlapped and displayed all the, you know, the entire beam all at once. Okay, nice. And I was hit by a barrage of something. Gonna keep doing this then. In fact, yeah, obviously I only see this part of the room, so that's why I don't see the rest of the beam moving around and wreaking havoc in there. And of course it's gonna lose some power as it bounces and reaches the tail end of its reach, but I might very well, and probably, in fact, I probably have already damaged the mage a little bit if he didn't dodge every single one of those projectiles, or if he's not. I mean, he couldn't be immune to it, to my understanding. There he is. He's hit. Shrugs it off. Ah. Okay. Now I don't see him anymore. I mean, theoretically, he might have shrugged off every single one of the missiles that I shot in there. He's hit. Shrugs it off again. Ugh. But he doesn't seem to want to come out, and he can't really do anything to me here. The thing is, I'm going to run out of spell points eventually... Oh, hi. How damaged are you? He's moderately injured. That's better than I had feared, but that also means that he still has around half his health. Now, do I go basically all in with my heaviest hitting spell and hope to kill him as fast as I possibly can? Have I learned anything more about him? No, because I didn't see him. I mean, I'm assuming that he's not immune to any elements, but I don't know that. So magic missiles might be my best bet. Burning hands will hit him for sure and are very cheap to do. I think I'm gonna try Burning Hands 1 and see if he's not immune to it. Because again, the damage difference between Burning Hands and the ball spells is not that great, and they are so much more expensive. I will be able to cast 5 ice balls if he is susceptible to ice, and 4, I guess, yeah, 4 acid balls. And if those don't kill him, I'm screwed. And even if 4 kill him, there might still be more creatures left, and I'll be out of spell points then. So, yeah, Burning Hands it is, and I just hope that he doesn't deal tremendous damage. He missed me. Wait, he did damage me though. I scorch him. He did not resist it, so he can be killed that way, in theory. Decides to fight to the death in a blind range. Wait. He hits me. He hit me once in melee for... Well, actually not that much, but still. For, you know, a spellcaster. Oh, only moderately injured. Dang it. I kind of hoped that I put him into, you know, straight into critical with that one spell. I guess that was wishful thinking. Let's see here. Oh god, I really should do the math. What is the average damage of Acid Ball? That's 99. 9 times 4.5. Is that right? Oh god. Let me just. I'm gonna pause and do the math real quick. It's too embarrassing to do it live. Okay, that's actually a pretty surprising, interesting result. So the ball spells, I only did the math for a couple of them, but Acid Ball and Ice Ball deal very similar damage. They both, well, Acid Ball deals 76 damage on average, Ice Ball 71, so really pretty close. Surprisingly, Burning Hands has even higher average damage, which is 79. So that's really good. I mean, considering how cheap it is. Obviously, yeah, only, you know, melee range, single target, but still. Surprisingly good. Frostbolt actually has a whopping 91 average damage from those dice alone, and then the range modifier, which I don't know exactly how much that factors into it, how much damage that adds even point blank. But of course, that one will potentially be missed. So, I mean, that being said, I guess, so long as there are no special resistances in play or any other factors to consider, Burning Hands is actually my most damaging spell if I only want to kill a single thing. Now, I'm looking with some worry at the dwindling number there. Only just over 400. But I think in our current situation, with our overall spell points going down the way they are, I think I need to keep using those. He is still moderately injured, and I mean, he panicked, but he decided to keep fighting, so maybe he'll panic again and give me a few free shots at him. Oh, and also, I guess I didn't mention that, Magic Missile is quite a bit lower than that. It actually only has half of Frostbolt's damage at 45 plus range. So unless I did the math wrong, but I think I didn't. It's really not that complicated. Just double checked a few of those, you know, basic operations with a calculator to not embarrass myself too much, hopefully, but well, who knows. Yeah, anyway, I think I have to hope for the best. He is panicking again. Okay, good. So yeah, Magic Missiles deal only half the damage of a Frostbolt, but I can do this. And that is, you know, definitely very useful. Did I hit him with that? Hit by the magic missile. He did not evade it. That's good. Good. So you might be getting into critical health, serious. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Which one comes first? Critical or serious? I don't know. Just because I don't want to step into a straight line, so, you know, giving him a chance to shoot at me, I'm gonna use the less efficient spells here. He's hit. Shrugs it off though. I'm gonna keep doing this. Maybe. Oh, there he is. Back again. Back for more. Shrugs it off. Overlord corpse. Okay. Shrugs it off again. And he is severely injured. Nice, nice. I like that. Well, okay. Seems to be working pretty well. Well, now he is in a straight line. Might as well use my strongest spells here. Nice. Yulgash, the Master Summoner, is hit by the Icy Bolt at last. Suddenly an item seems to be falling onto the ground. Yulgash, the Master Summoner, is killed. I was not paying attention to my hit points, but that's actually fine. Also, somehow one of those guys managed to break out. There might also still be enemies left. Oh, he shrugs it off. I hate that. Okay, good. All right. Easy now. Don't make any hasty mistakes. First of all, okay, this is a long episode, but that's fine. Is it enough to type Yulgash? It's not. So it's Yulgash the Master Summoner, right? Yulgash the Master Summoner. Let's see if that works. Yulgash, comma, the Master Summoner. Capitalization was not necessary before? Wow, really? Wait, maybe it is for that guy. Okay, one last try. That is his name, right? Wait, was it? No. Oh, that's too long, is it? Wait. What? Oh, really? That's surprising. No. How was it? Killed monsters. Interesting. Legendary Goblin Groove. So I guess named enemies like that aren't... Oh, one Master Summoner. Oh, the name is not part of the name, weirdly. Okay then, Master Summoner. But is that going to give me... Oh, a Master Summoner. The Master Summoner. Seems to have 689 hit points. Not bad for a spellcaster. Makes me kind of jealous here. Attacks 3 times. He seems to have an average speed. We have not actually seen him cast any spells, and he was worth only 42,000 experience, which is, you know, still okay, I guess. Not complaining or anything. Like, we're getting really close to that level 30. That's nice. Hi, normal lich. Okay, I mean, I'm not in that much of danger of actually getting killed by a lich. Also, just making sure that's obviously, wait, an ancient altar, we don't know, but it must be chaotic. Well, okay, that's cool, I suppose. Heavy crossbow. Chaos Orb of Elemental Air. Master Summoner Corpse. Oh, wait, do they always drop their corpse? Maybe they do, actually. Gotta pick up all of that. Right. I guess I'm gonna... There might be more things to possibly destroy, but oh well. Last one of day. Now everything starts to burn up. Of course. Potion of Boost Charisma. That's useless. Kick. Chaos Spider Corpse. Let's not step on that if we don't have to. Just to confirm. That is chaotic. Of course it is. Couldn't possibly have been anything else. Chaos Spider Red Corpse. Okay. Don't want those. Ringmail. Sure. What are you? What are you doing here? Werewolf. You have absolutely no business being here. Oh god. Things have spawned here. Please tell me nothing has picked up my stuff. That would suck so much. Giant slug. Oh god. If the giant slug... Oh no. I don't know if giant slugs destroy stuff by just by moving over it. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Oh no! They're picking up my stuff. Oh, they're definitely picking up my stuff. Several items. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they brought it all into the danger zone. Those assholes. I'm going to pick up everything. That was semicolon and capital Y. I'll just okay. And before all of that gets burned in these 4 steps it takes. Okay. Now is this all of it? I guess I'm gonna know once I notice something in particular missing. I suppose for now I'm gonna pick up everything. And is my strength of battle still going? Probably not. Okay. Strength of Atlas, Q. Right. That might have still been active before. Actually, I never saw the warning about the spell starting to fail, so it probably was still going. I mean, I spent a long time in real life in real time. God, no, that's not what I want to do. In this temple here, of course. But I thought about most of those turns, most of the turns I passed in there, long and hard. I think I did pretty well, all things considered. I mean, obviously I did. I survived. I wasn't really in that much danger of dying. My spell points lasted all the time, whatever, long enough, all along. My God. So yeah, that's good. Nothing valuable was destroyed as far as I can tell. I even picked up a few extra things. Picked up that orb of elemental orb of air, and I don't know what that does. If I had to guess, it probably increases dexterity if they all work similarly. But I am going to actually look it up. I suppose I could use read my scroll of Great Identify to identify it. I could do that, but I could also keep it for something maybe more critical, because obviously, well, I can't just look at the wiki to get the same effect. So yeah, I'm just quickly going to do that just so I know what the use effect is and anything else that might be worth knowing about the orb. And then I'm going to actually, I'm probably going to just pause recording real quick, sort through my inventory, re-equip everything, and then do the outro, just in case something has disappeared or something, or anything else seems worth mentioning. Maybe I'm going to do some identifying. Who knows? I'll figure it out. First of all, yeah, I guess I'm going to pause recording here and do all the looking up and, fixing my inventory. And then I'll see you in a second. Okay, and we're back. So, what did I want to say? What did I want to talk about? So the orb does increase dexterity, but it says so on the item itself. And the use effect is apparently to summon a friendly air elemental, but at the same corruption cost as the other orbs also have. You might see the money here. That's from a blue baby dragon, I think it was, that started wandering down the corridor here as I was trying to pick up my items. And actually, I couldn't for a moment. That was weird. I was standing on my pile of items, and neither the multi-pickup command nor the normal pickup command worked. I had to actually step off it, for which I had to knock open my door, which also made the door disappear instantaneously. I suppose that's just how magically created doors work. Anyway, so I had to step off and back on, and then I was able to pick everything up. Thankfully, I was getting a little bit worried there. I'm not going to, drop everything again and just to pick up that money and whatever else Baby Dragon might have dropped. I just don't think it's worth the trouble. I also went ahead and cooked the uncooked corpses, including the Master Summoner corpse. And that leads me to my next, that leads me to my plans for the immediate future. I might actually want to make my way back to the surface. That is going to take quite some time, even with the shortcut. However, it will, of course, allow me to, sell stuff, sacrifice stuff to repair my damaged standing with my goddess a little bit. It will allow me to head all the way back to Terenia to hand over the Orb Guardian corpse and get some more corruption removal, and hopefully that will make up for the corruption I gather on the way. That's what I'm mostly worried about at this point. As far as items that we have, I did identify everything because I felt like we had enough unidentified stuff. We have this anti-magical Mithril ringmail, which sounds interesting, and it's actually pretty good. As far as ringmails go, it doesn't have any negatives to hit chance, so that's pretty good. It's pretty protective. And the anti-magical might not be as good as it sounds. It might restrict my own magic. I was thinking that that gives you magic resistance, but the more I think about it, it's probably something bad, is it? I mean, when something sounds good in ADoM, it probably is bad most of the time. We have those shields, which are pretty bad. I mean, one significantly worse than the other. Some blessed gauntlets of peace, which are obviously terrible. So, thanks but no thanks. Nothing special about the cloaks or anything. We had one unidentified amulet, I'm not sure. At least one. The one of perseverance there, which is, not something I really need, obviously. Right, I meant to switch my gauntlets. No, not the gauntlets, the bracers. There they are. We can put on the better ones now, slightly better ones. And you might notice that we have our old friend, the Girdle of Strength, is back. That hard girdle that I picked up actually turned out to be a Girdle of Strength. So that's lucky, I guess. Unfortunately, not a Girdle of Carrying, but, beggars can't be choosers. I'll take it. And with that, our equipment is exactly where we started, like it was before we started heading into the temple. So that's good, at least. So ultimately, we didn't really lose out on anything particularly good. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just about it. There was the knife was a knife of endurance with toughness +4, and actually pretty solid damage and combat stats. Now that I look at it, that's a pretty good knife for a non-artifact. That should be worth a decent sum. I don't think I want to use it, but I'm definitely gonna. Also, that hand axe is really bad. I only just noticed. Since we are using Atlas, I guess I might as well keep it. But I mean, otherwise, I still feel compelled to drop that piece of absolute crap. Anyway, Broadsword of Corruption. I don't think that corrupts me just by carrying it around with me. I hope it doesn't. My Cursed Spear of the Sun, whatever. Nothing particularly special here. We are starting to have a lot of Cs with us, which is easy to fix, but I'd rather make use of them in some way or another. Potion of Boost Charisma. I don't know if I identified that, or yeah, I think that was already identified. We already knew that one. Okay, yeah, the unidentified Scroll of Identify was actually non-cursed, but now we have 2 that we could potentially bless, or wait until we have more. No reason to bless them until we run out of blessed ones, of course. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. There we have the corpses, including the cursed cooked Master Summoner corpse. Yum. And actually a few real gems in between the shards of glass, so that's nice. Yeah. Now, I said that I was still you know, thinking about it, but I think that it would be in our best interest to return to the surface at this point, because I don't really expect another shortcut from here on out. I mean, there might be, but it's not that far to the... It's not that far back up the dungeon to the shortcut. And, I mean, that's exactly what it's for, right? To make trips to the surface at least possible, you know, not completely unrealistic even at this depth. So, yeah, and, you know, in order to get those corruption removals, I forget if it's scrolls or potions, but, I mean, either would be welcome. Because there really aren't many guaranteed sources at all. So I think I should, you know, make use of the one, and hopefully I'll make it to the surface before the corpse rots away. Yeah. Anyway, I think with that it's decided. I guess I'm gonna make my way back to the surface next time. It's high time I end this one. That's for sure. Hit points aren't quite full. I actually had to, because I was stupid. I should have just identified first. I put on. I think I just tried randomly putting on the heavy crossbow, and it's good, but it was also cursed. So yeah, had to blow one remove curse spell there, which is pretty costly. So that left me with almost no spell points. So we might run into some interesting situations there next episode. Right, I was going to just re-equip my normal arrows here. Yeah, with that my equipment should be back to where it was and where I want it to be. Right, anyway, without further ado, I'm going to end the episode right here without taking another step. And we'll see if the game lets me follow through with my plan and lets me reach the surface in peace. Well, probably not for the last time. There's probably still quite a bit of game left. Although the dungeon is only 50 levels deep, to my knowledge, so we're really getting close to the bottom of it. But there is one more temple along the way, and you know that means another. Wait, there must be 2 more temples. Never mind. Which means 2 more orb guardians, which I might potentially want to turn in, and you know the temples themselves might leave me, you know, wanting or needing to return to the surface to somehow recuperate from those adventures. I mean, all in all, this temple went all right. It was a nasty surprise to be confronted with another situation similar to the Temple of Elemental Flames, you know, in the most unpleasant ways. But the creatures inside proved to be very manageable, thankfully, including the boss himself. I assume he could have done worse things than he ended up doing, but, you know, I guess I got lucky, maybe a little bit. Or maybe it's really... Maybe dealing with the environment is supposed to be the real challenge here. Either way, we did it, and I'm rambling on. And yeah, next time we're gonna once again head back up the dungeon, and I'll see if I can remember where the shortcut even was. I think I should be able to find it. Yeah, right. I think that's really it now. Either way, I thank you so very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.